Working with young people is exciting to me because they're so creative. They haven't been necessarily jaded by the world. A lot of people haven't come in and said, no, you can't do that. Like, they're still willing to think big. I feel like sometimes their focus can be narrow and they think that this is the way to go, but when they are able to discover other things in them, then it's like the sky is the limit. And so I just love that. Whereas with older people, they start allowing reason and common sense to come in, and so then they stop dreaming. Whereas young people, they don't stop. And so I just love that. I just see a society of people, women, who are just at the top of their game, spiritually, mentally, financially, relationship-wise in all areas. And they are exemplars for other people to follow. Like, imagine if the world was filled with exemplars. I feel like our world glorifies mediocrity or having to sell your soul, if you will, to make it to the top. And I'm saying, what if there was an ultra universe where everybody was just on point? And then young people would have that as the example to look for. I really feel like if you can't see it, you can't become it. But if our young people saw more and more examples, positive examples who were celebrated, hence Supermodel, who were celebrated, that would inspire them as well to become that. The main problem that I'm seeking to solve with my organization is racial wealth inequality. So my organization as a whole, it is mentorship focused, and there's other programs that I want to develop. But for these purposes, I'm really aimed at resolving, helping to put a dent in racial wealth inequality, because it very much impacts my generation as well as my people in a very bad way. I really want to, I feel like the color of poverty is black and brown. I want to change that, or that's not the color that comes to mind, or those aren't the people that you think of when you think about poverty. I want us to be exemplars, to be models of excellence, business excellence, real estate juggernauts, someone I can go to that knows the best places to invest in. That's what I see for my community. I'm a believer, so a person who definitely believes in God, has a relationship with Him, is a balanced individual, and I'm still seeking balance, like good work, home life balance, is always developing themselves, is always encouraging other people, looks at the glass as half full versus half empty, is an influencer, is well connected, and exceptionally wise. In terms of key contributors to racial wealth inequality, or things that help to build wealth, are entrepreneurship, successfully owning a business, having private investments or real estate. All of those things boost your level of wealth. And in my community, there's not a lot of private business ownership. A lot of our people do not have access to other private investments, and a lot of our people do not own real estate. And I think that these are reasons that have caused our people to continue to be at the lower rungs of society, because of those three key things. And yes, there are a multiplicity of factors that have contributed to why our people are that way, or in that situation. But I know that, again, owning businesses, owning property, and having private business investments can help to resolve those issues. So I decided that with my organization, I want to focus specifically on the business piece and developing those competencies in young people.